Welcome to the Miami County YMCA Robinson Branch Lifeguard Orientation videos. In this video, you will learn how to properly take a chemical test. On the shelving next to the lifeguard stand, you will find a chemical test kit. Inside of this kit, you will find a bottle of R0001 DPD reagent number 1, a bottle of R0004 pH indicator solution, and a bottle of R0002 DPD reagent number 2. You will also find a set of chemical test tubes. Our first step will be to gather a water sample by reaching below the surface. Be sure not to stick your fingers inside the tube, as the oils from your hands will offset the pH of the sample. Instead, flick the tube to get the correct water levels. Once you have your water sample, we can begin adding the chemicals. You will start with the clear DPD reagent number 1 and drop 5 drops straight up and down, not sideways, into the smaller of the 2 tubes. Please screw the caps on firmly. Next, we will add the pH indicator solution, again 5 drops, to the larger of the 2 tubes. And finally, we will add 5 drops of DPD reagent number 2 into the smaller of the 2 tubes again. After you've added the drops, place the caps on top of the tubes firmly, and to mix the solution, we simply tilt the tube upside down. Then, by comparing the color of the water to the colors on the table on the back, we will record the readings. From an earlier sample, we will record the time, initial, and begin our comparisons. We will do the chlorine first, which has been recorded as a 5. If we look at the top of the chart, the suggested levels are 1 to 3. Next is the pH, which we record as a 7.8. And again, the recommended levels are 7.2 to 7.6. If any of these readings are not within the recommended specifications, please notify your supervisor. Our last step will be to take and record the temperature of the pool. Next to the chem test is a black box containing one electric thermometer. By pulling the trigger on the handle, we will receive a readout on the LCD screen of the exact temperature. We will repeat this process for the large, small, and whirlpools.